I mean, it's really going to be tough because I can see here, this is one of the most packed gyms I've ever seen. I mean,
yeah.
You talk about home court advantage. This is going to be a real test to see how the Warriors can hold up against all this pressure. I mean, they haven't won a sectional in 23 years.
This is it. Go.
Anger races around. He's off to Stubbe on a handoff. Stubbe. Anger now in the corner. Anger takes a drive-in's foul. We'll go to the line. It's a good move by Anger. Have a quick first step, get around his defender. And hits his second. Now 2-0, 6:27 left in the first. Patterson makes a move on Stubbe and just gets the friendly roll. That's good for the Warriors. They have a decent size advantage. You just got to find those mismatches. Stubbe hits a cutting hurt for a lay.
Great look there by Stubbe. Really right between two defenders. So great pass there by Stubbe.
As Lawson gets a nice step through in right over Edwards. And Ethan Edwards throws a bad pass. Patterson racing down, gets the lay. Now some momentum, got to slow that down for Columbus East. Don't want them to get on a run as Edwards takes a drive inside and gets fouled. Edwards goes 2 of 2, 6-6, 4 minutes left to play. He takes a lot of pride in playing defense, I'll tell you that much. As Stubbe spins, but they call an offensive foul.
Yeah, and Mardonza is going to sub in here for Hurt. And he's going to be on Lawson.
This is some big-time basketball, I'll tell you that much. And Lawson gets it over. Clock expires for the first quarter. 12-11, Olympians leading by 1. We'll be back for the start of the second quarter in a few moments. Clock reset to 8 minutes for the second quarter. Gives it to Patterson. Patterson tries to back Kyle Edwards down and gets it off the glass. Nice move. Cowcat stops, gives it up. Back to Cowcat. Cowcat, pull up, and nice mid-range pull up from Cowcat.
That is his strong suit right there.
Williams makes a long pass to Ethan Edwards, rises up, and hits the 3.
Looks like he got fouled there. He got clipped and fell to the ground, but it's not gonna be a foul.
Now Lawson tries to make a move, spins, gets it up. That was a great move, spun through both defenders. Reeves speeds around, gets through the lane. Nice floater, he elevated high on that shot. Edwards holding up a
head.
cloth to his head.
Looks like he might be bleeding on his
bleeding.
head. Student section chanting, he's a baby. Yeah.
Looks like Edwards is okay.
I don't know how he's a baby if his head is bleeding, but.
Now Stubbe takes a drive inside, got sandwiched and somehow gets the layup. As Lawson makes his way through, using his length and agility to slash all the way through the lane. Gives it up to Anger. Anger spins, gets it blocked by Bumbalaw. Lawson pass to Reeves corner. Reeves corner shot and missed, but tipped out by Waters. Now Lawson drives in on Williams, gets the lay in. Edwards spins around, gets hit by Waters.
Warriors gonna have to figure something out. Down by the biggest deficit tonight.
Edwards misses his first free throw. Edwards hits his second. 1 of 2, 3-point game, 22-19. Olympians are up. Ethan Edwards takes a drive, tries to reverse. Gets hit pretty hard. Edwards still on the ground holding his shoulder. Ethan Edwards is walking off on his own power now with a little bit of help. Obviously questionable if he can return to the game or not. We'll have to see. I mean, that's just a major loss for the Warriors.
Yeah.
Stubbe gets it, almost bobbled. Kyle Edwards takes a shot and just gets the friendly spin as Lawson chucks it, and no good. Halftime score is 24-21. Olympians are up. A lot to talk about. A lot we'll talk about when we get back. And good defense by the Warriors. Good help defense from Gillespie. Helping Stubbe. A bad miss. And they'll call a push off on Ethan Edwards. Mardonzai gets the lay.
Good left hand there.
Stubbe takes a drive inside. Gets the and one. Stubbe. Way to make an impact. Lawson still guarded by Anger. Lawson gets stopped, and Lawson just throws it way over Reeves' head. I just don't expect it, and the ball just gets thrown off. As Gillespie lines up a corner, three, and connects. Right by the Warriors bench, 1 point game. Way to answer back. Edwards flips it up, and they call that a jump. Timeout taken by Coach Kangany. 4 point game, 33-29 with 3:35 left to play. A lot still to come. Hurt lines up a three and hits right by the student section.
For the Warriors to miss.
Got to pick your targets. Calcat fires it up, gets the friendly roll at the front of the rim. It's tied 34-34 with 2:22 left to play. Lawson makes a long pass. Ethan Edwards tips it up. Races the other way, gives it to Hurt, goes up.
Looks like
it was blocked by Lawson.
But put back up by Edwards.
Anger gets the screen. Now Stubbe lines up a shot and connects from deep. Stubbe racing back down the court right in front of the student section. 39-35. Long pass to Stubbe. Stubbe drives inside, goes up. The lay is good by Stubbe with the left hand. 41-37. Passes it out to Calcat. Calcat passed off the shot a little bit. Didn't think he was open. Throws the turnover to Lawson. Lawson goes the other way. And puts in a finger roll. 2 seconds left. Edwards pulls it up. And looks like it slipped out of his hands. 41-40. Warriors leading by 1. Still 8 minutes left. This is going to come down to the wire, and it's going to be intense.
It's sectional championship. It's going to be a very intense 8 minutes, like you said, Gabe.
Just switch off. Lawson no longer guarding Anger. They'll call a travel on Anger. People dictate as Reeves throws it out of bounds. Good defense by Stubbe. Causing miscommunication. Now Lewis takes a drive in. Stubbe tried to block it, couldn't get it. 42-41. Olympians now up. Calcat thought about a shot, pulls up, gets fouled. Calcat only missed 2 free throws on the 3 free throws. And make it 4, misses his first.
Good defense right now.
And Calcat makes his second. Just about 5:20 left to play. Calcat pulls up, hits a jumper right by the free throw line. Calcat, way to create.
He was wide open.
Yeah, a deep shot like that too, you'd think it'd be off the front. Stubbe gets a big block. Passes it off to Corden. Corden made Calcat miss. This is so, making me so anxious, and it's so intense. Hurt passes off to Stubbe. Stubbe lines it up. Hits from the top of the key. Good for 3. Hurt gets the steal on a bad pass from Patterson. Good defensive effort from Jeremiah Hurt. Timeout taken by Coach Kangany. 2:43 left to play. 48-48. Student section and Whiteland fans on their feet.
All Whiteland fans on their feet. Everyone clapping. This gym is, like I said, electric.
Edwards takes a drive in, and they call a foul, which will put Ethan Edwards at the free throw line.
He's been about 75% today, so have to see how this one goes after that shoulder and hip injury.
All comes down to this. Edwards hits his first.
We've preached it all night how loud it is, but
Goes 2 of 2 from the line that time. Warriors up by 2. Patterson guarded by Stubbe. Now Stubbe still on Patterson. Patterson has to throw it up and somehow gets the lay. Anger trying to get around it. Gives it up to Edwards. Edwards fires up a 3. Hits! Hits from the wing! Edwards hits a 3. And the Warriors get the steal. Gillespie comes up with it.
they need to slow it down. No turnovers.
They definitely do got to slow it down. As you said, they didn't. Now Patterson gets a steal. Patterson pulls up. Misses. Warriors have to be careful here.
So Gillespie's going to go to the line here.
Wow, just a big time bucket by Ethan Edwards.
Yeah. And Gillespie connects for the first free throw. Great job by him.
All comes down to this shot right here. Could make it a 2-possession game. And hits it. Now a 5-point game. Would have to hit 2 threes to take the lead.
They're going to have to play very good defense here.
Look at a push on Mardonzai. Lawson gets the friendly bounce. 4-point game. Exactly 1 minute left to play. Lawson hits the second. Gillespie's got to get it in. Gets it into Edwards. And they get a foul. Not being aware of your body as Ethan Edwards hits his first free throw. 4-point game as Coach Perry Nash calls a timeout. Gets it in. Warriors get it in. Trying to break the trap. And Edwards hits his second. 5-point game, 59-54. Gillespie gets it into Edwards. Edwards runs down the court.
And he's fouled.
Gets fouled.
Wasted 3 seconds, which is great. He's going to need to hit both of these.
All he has to do is hit both.
And it's going to be a 2-possession game.
All he has to do is hit both. 5 seconds left. If he hits both, as long as they do not foul on a 3, it'll be a win for the Warriors as Edwards makes his first. 62-59. And Ethan Edwards hits his second free throw. Gives a 3 to Reeves. Misses short. Clock expires. Warriors win the sectional. The first sectional in 23 years. The Whiteland Warriors win as they take down Columbus East 63-59.